Hi, Capricorn. Let's see what February has in store for those of you all who it's your first time. Welcome, welcome. I'm Zoe Flowers. For those of you all that are returning, welcome back. Set the mood, set the energy with rose petal smudge stick. Want to clear the energy. We want to seal the energy going through social media. And we are going to agree that this message is going to reach every single person that it needs to reach. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me be a channel of this information. Okay, we are actually starting with one of the decks that I haven't used in quite some time, and it is the Wild Unknown Archetype deck. So Capricorn, what is the archetype that you need to show up as? This one, okay, in February. What is the archetype that you need to show up as? So we have here Alethea, I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's interesting that we have the light and the dark. Rose, what is seen and what's in the shadow. So the way this book is set up, it's the selves, so the different part of self, the places, the different places in the universe, the tools that people use, and then the initiations. And so Alethea, I knew it. I had a feeling. So this is an initiation. And interesting. So it is in... But where are you, darling? Where are you? You're right before. That's what I thought. The Animus Mundi. Anima Mundi. Here we are. Truth. Truth. One thing about Saturn, the ruler of Aquarius and Capricorn, it will make the truth known. It will work on you. It will refine you. It will maybe give you a hard time to get what's true about you out. It says our soul recognizes the truth when someone seeks it. Nice, when we have the flame right up against the cord. Great. So let's just move our smudge. Okay. A cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Alethea. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Alethea by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. So that's interesting. So for me, I always say, one of the reasons I tell my survivor story is that me speaking my truth gives people the truth, gives people the courage to tell their truths as well. It's like, oh, if she can go out and tell her story of all the things that she went through, then I definitely can tell mine. The Aletheia card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation. It's interesting because I got this Mother here. And this Sustainer. So perhaps there's some kind of conversation in February that needs to be had about maybe how you feel toward your mother or how you feel toward mothering, right? The archetype of the mother, you know, and the Sustainer. It's interesting that the Mother and the Sustainer is here. Maybe you've had a challenging, for some of the folks, you've had a challenging relationship with the Mother. I'm going to pull this one too just because it's looking at me. This dead end, it was in reverse. So you're coming to an end of a dead end situation, if that makes sense. The truth will help bring an end to this dead end. So perhaps there's a road you've been trying to go down. Thank you, Spirit. Of course, Capricorn, there's a goal that you're trying to get to. There's some milestone that you want to meet, but there is some truth that needs to be spoken before they can go through, before they can walk through, before the sea goat, which is Capricorn, can walk up that mountainside, that rough side of the mountain, as people say. Perhaps that roughness in the mountain are the lies that you've been telling yourself. And so the truth, even though it might feel scary, can smooth out those rough edges. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. So it says, when light, clarity, revelation, disclosure. It is said that the resonance of our voice changes when we speak a falsity. In this light, practice seeing truth as a vibration. That's so interesting. It is said that the resonance of our voice changes when we speak a falsity. In this light, practice seeing truth as a vibration. Picasso said, we all know that art is not truth. Art is a lie that makes us realize the truth, at least the truth that is given us to understand. That's interesting, because one of the things I said in my poetry is like, if people want to know like what's really going on under the surface with me, it's like, read my poetry, watch my art. And considering so much of my work is centered on, well, it's more ritual now, but still healing, healing from things. And perhaps those things were a lie. The lies that I, like many women, were told about myself and what I'm owed and what I'm due, D-U-E, as a woman, identified person in the world. So those could be lies that I went into agreement with as truth. And so the art is trying to unravel those lies. I never heard that quote. I love it. Pretty cool. So we already know that truth is the overarching goal, and some sort of conversation or revelation about your ability to, maybe life as we know it has become unsustainable, and it's like, no, this has to come to an end. This is it. I can't keep shouldering the burden, which is not unusual for Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising. The weight that's put on the person that is thought of as being responsible. February would be a good month to start wearing protective talismans. If you haven't been, I have been wearing a lot of talismans. I've been much more intentional about it in the past year and a half. Spirit, what message? I'm like, don't box me in. Like all these cards on both sides of me. Oh, and what is... Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn? The truth of who you are. Stop hiding the truth to protect others. Yeah, these wanted to come out. That wanted to come out because it came out before, and here it is. The conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, that talked about some ritual. So maybe the next eclipse, which that's a couple of months, you could do a ritual around these issues. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So both of these are pretty far away. But if you wanted to do, again, some rituals around the truth, around an unveiling, that could be really interesting. When Mercury goes direct, to start maybe flirting with a new way of looking in the world, a new way of communicating. If you've known to be very stoic and hold things in, February would be an opportunity for you to begin to speak up and use your voice. Conversely, if you've been very boisterous in the world, February could be a time where you pull back, maybe. And that's it. Is who you've become and how you be in the world reflective of your true self, or is it a reaction to the world around you? That is the question for February. Who have you chosen to become to be accepted? Who have you chosen to become to be accepted? Accepted in your family, accepted at your job, accepted in your community of friends. Who did you have to become? Interesting. We have North Node, life's purpose in reverse. We have Earth element. Here you are showing up in your own reading. Stability in reverse. Who have you had to become to be accepted? The end of the retrograde, again, might give you the courage to start unveiling, Isis. Let's see what Isis has to say. You might want to write those questions down. Put them somewhere where you will see them. Divine Sisterhood, community of spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. This is who's waiting for you. If you've had to... Isn't that a cow? Is that the sacred cow? I have to read that. If you've had to become someone else to be accepted, to feel loved, to feel validated, the full moon in February is going to give you the opportunity and the motivation, along with this video, to begin to unveil, to speak up, about who you truly are, who you truly love, even things like what you really like to eat, how you feel about your body. And this truth is going to bring you together with people who actually will love you for who you are and not who you are pretending to be. We have flower of life, divine creativity, and manifestation. And then things start to turn around. Things start to flow. Things start to open up. And March begins to look very different than anything you've experienced before. Where is my divine sisterhood? Here we go. You are guided to allow the beloved Isis to help you now through community. There can be strength in numbers. Community can help you gain added power of the group. Effort, to rise above the old patterns and lift each other into new patterns that are so much more real and beautiful. In unity with the divine in each other, we grow and become capable of such wonders. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help too, as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. Your light has value on its own, of course, but it is also of deep service when it is visible to others, lighting the way. You are wise and grounded enough within yourself to not lose yourself in a group, and instead to help a group become community of honoring individuals. Your leadership by example is important, as groups can sometimes descend to the lowest energetic vibration if the members fall into their egos. This is speaking to my Capricorn ascendant, because literally, this is one of my fears. Capricorn people, shout out to Funky Dineva. Do you feel nervous about joining groups? Let me know. Okay? March. February sets the tone for March. What's next? So we have the flower of life, manifesting and creativity. Let me read that too. I don't want to skip over that. That's important, isn't it? Flower of life. DEF. Where is F? Here it is. Ooh, it might be nice to print out a picture of the flower of life and put it somewhere. Whoa, this is getting long, Capricorn. Okay. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest, and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow. Let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. The oracle suggests that the time is ripe for you to choose to align yourself with love each morning so that your thoughts will serve you well, and the manifestations you set in motion will be ones that enhance your life experience rather than more of what you do not want to experience. So that's interesting, because that also kind of spoke to that divine sisterhood one, where it's like, sometimes so sometimes people like me get turned off in groups because of the ways that certain things manifest in groups. Like it was talking about egos and all of that. And so this is saying the same thing, right? Seeing yourself as flowering, looking to the good, right? Like not being in the 5 of Cups energy where you're looking at all of the spilt cups and you're not looking at the 2 cups that are filled. Holy crap. And there it is right behind me. I turn around and there's the 5 of Cups, but you can't see it. No, you can't see it on this side. Oh, yeah, you can. It's right here. 5 Cups. He's so, or she, or they are so clicked in to these spilled cups. Meanwhile, there's 2 full cups right there behind them. Well, this fell, so we'll show it. Wishes come true. Hello, we love you. Wishes come true. Wishes come true when we stay in our truth. Well, hello again. Here we are showing up in our own reading. Hello, Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. This is the before tarot. Okay. This is February, right? If we were in the actual land, the world, oh, this is how I'm going to explain it. Now I know how I'm going to explain this from now on. If we were in the world of the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, which is what this is back here, he would already have the pentacles. He would already have the thing that he wants, the gold, the money, the resources, the love, whatever the pentacles represents to you. But for most of us, it represents resources, right? But in February, we're just reaching for it. In February, we're just seeing it. We're feeling it. We're sensing it. We're doing our meditations to be in a space of love, to attract it, right? That's great. That's where we are in February. This one, wow. Okay. This was at the bottom of the deck. I went to lift the deck. It was here, so we're going to show it. February. We're tilling the earth. We're preparing. And that said fertile land. We're fertile soil. We're at a fertile time, right? So we're preparing. And then March, we're in a better position. We're in a better position. It just gets better and better. Still solitary maybe in March. This feels so Saturnian to me. The old man, right? Sitting on the throne, saying what is and what isn't, what's going to go, what's not going to go. Then we get here to the celebration, our crew, our people, our group. We start forming. We're not in celebration yet, again, because this is the before, right? And then we've got the 4. Oh my God, this just gets better and better and better. Holy crap. We've got the 4 of Wands here. So now, cups are emotions, right? So we're forming our crew. We're pouring out the wine. We're celebrating the fruits of our labor. 4 of Wands. We're still celebrating. We've arrived at the castle, right? Everybody's happy to see us. Boom. 10 of Pentacles. What do we have? Oh, just everything we want. Nothing to see here. Just us having all the things we desire. But it starts with telling the truth about what we really want. And maybe those ideas, swords or ideas, are just forming. Maybe it's not fully fleshed out yet. That's why we spend time alone, meditating, looking at the clouds, paying attention to the birds, looking for messages, visualizing. changing our thought patterns. That's what we're doing in February. This is lit. And even now, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a time warp. So that was the before. Hello. Yeah? No, it doesn't feel right. What else do we have? What else do we have for Capricorn? Just in case you don't believe what I'm saying, we have Temperance. This was in reverse. So just in case you don't believe it, all right, you're still doubtful about what the universe has to offer you. Here's the Ace of Cups. Here's the universe to say, I only tell the truth. The universe only tells the truth. Okay? I only reflect all of the things that you humans take your time thinking about: sadness, hunger, love, hate, anger, and their satisfaction way in the background, right? Love. Just in case you thought that the universe was pulling a fast one on you. Like, nah, girl, I'm not telling you the truth. I'm not giving you the antidote that you need. Yeah, I am. A crystal to help us. A crystal, thank you. Oh, hello. Cinnabar, one of my favorite crystals to use in abundance rituals. It is amazing for manifestation, wealth, and inspiration. Known as the alchemist stone, cinnabar is a crystal used to enhance metaphysical abilities, call in abundance, and manifest your heart's desire. Cinnabar's name originated from the Persian word meaning dragon's blood. And isn't it funny that I was drawn to use this zombie tarot? And here's the blood. Maybe some of these issues are in the bloodline. Maybe there needs to be some ancestor healing this year. This crystal is powerful in enhancing your life force, giving you the stamina you need to carry out your tasks and go after the things that can feel larger than life. Cinnabar grounds and encourages you while reaching beyond what you believed was possible. Green aventurine, another favorite, known as the good luck stone. This I have as well. Surprised I don't have, I think it's probably in my car or in my purse. Known as the good luck stone or the stone of opportunity, aventurine is used to attract abundance into your life. It propels growth, not just physically, but also personally, presenting learning opportunities for your soul's evolution. Aventurine also aligns situations so opportunities appear. Acting as a stabilizing force, aventurine balances male and female energy to bring a soothing harmony between yin and yang. Aventurine can also attract love, complementing the heart chakra and resolving lingering emotional issues. This is why I got aventurine years and years and years ago when I actually lived in Atlanta, Georgia. In the 90s and early 2000s, I got aventurine because it also helps the heart to be discerning. I gotta find my aventurine. Rose or quartz, heart's desire, love, divine. Resonates with all signs of the zodiac. The energy of love vibrates on a soul level, penetrating the body through its many layers of tissues all the way down to the cells. Rose or quartz is a crystal of love with the ability to shift one's sense of self. Who did you become so that you could feel accepted? and transforms fear and doubts into unconditional love, creating a strong bond to the universe. It creates a synergy between the pineal gland located in the brain and associated with your third eye and the heart chakra, infusing your intuition with a space to give and receive love. Maybe doing some work to connect that third eye and that heart, imagining a beautiful light of green. Green is the color of the heart chakra. Maybe just opening up that area between the heart and the third eye this month. Yeah, there we go. I don't even need that, and I don't need that deck either. We are good to go. We are at 30 minutes. That is your reading for February. I will see you next time. Bye.